Good morning, my YouTube friends. It's Margaret again from Emmy's Orchids, and I'm having to use my tablet to show you some things this morning. And Keith's trying to, he's just checking it's the tripod for the camera, and it looks as though the place where it goes, you have to wind it in. The thread could have gone. So I thought, well, I'm going to do this because I've got everything ready. And then I thought, well, how am I going to do it? So I thought, well, I'll bring my tablet down. But I'm not quite at the right angle. You see, can you see what? You won't see what. Look, there's my little table there. That's not good, is it? Neither. Oh, for goodness sake. I want to be a little bit lower. So, hold on. Right, so I'm carrying on now. And with my tablet, but I've got to hold it in my hand, which I didn't really want to do. And I don't know how to put this tablet so I can actually film with both hands. Anyway, we'll just have to deal with what we've got to deal with. So Keith's been out in the garden this morning, and this moss you're looking at now, I think there's 3 kinds of moss here. Was over 2 or 3 bricks, I think. And we've got the little fern there. We did have some invaders, and I've tried to pull some of those out. And so the only thing I've done is put some rainwater in the bottom of this tray. And it can't stay up here because it's too warm up here. So I shall just have to take this down in the hallway and see whether I can grow it on. So I'm going to put it just on that shelf there. And let me just see now. What I'm wanting to show you is this little glass here. Right. You'll have to excuse the wobbles. That's got rainwater with some fertiliser in from this morning. I've got the pH meter there, and I've got this glass here. And what I'm wanting to do with this glass is to fill it with some runoff from one of these phalaenopsis I've got here. So let me just show you. Don't know whether the lighting's any good, just hold on. Now I've just had to pull this other one because I've only got a little bit of water in that. And likewise, this one. So I'm going to try now and just see if I can get enough to do a pH reading. So if I click in and out, I do apologise. So I'm just going to take a TDS reading of this fertilised water that I've just made up. And whether you'll see, just hold on. .136, okay. And then what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to put the pH reader in. Now this will take a little while, so bear with me. Then while I'm waiting for that, let's put the TDS reader in here and see what this runoff water is. Blimey O'Reilly. Sorry. Oh my goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. $542. Blimey O'Reilly. Now, I normally only check these about every 2 weeks. So, and I'm very lazy at times and I don't even bother with checking the readings. Well, I always check the TDS, I do that with every one, but I never check the pH. So that just shows you I've got to do that in future. And then I wonder why half my plants are in rescue. So this one's still manoeuvring, can you see? This is in today's fresh water. And this can take quite a few minutes. So I'm going to let this run on while I just show you some of these that I'm going to actually water. I'll show you this one. Okay. Let's have a look. Now these are no ID. That's no good. I'll put that down now there. The one I've just put down is the pH for the the TDS at 500 and something. Okay, so what's this? 6.63. Right. I'm just going to move this so I don't knock it over. Okay. Right, so let's look at this one. And they're all rescue, these are. But if you'll notice, hold on, let's switch that one off, yes. That we have got a new root there, and we've got an active root there, and we've got an active root there. And what I normally do is the container that it's in and these I will rinse. So I've just been and cleaned this container. Now let's just have a look. It's gone off again, so let's switch it back on. I think it was 6.8 something. There we are. 6.84. That's good. I'm happy with that. So we'll switch that off now. So this is the one that they've been sitting in. So let's leave that for a minute or two. This is normally the amount of water that I just leave in the bottom, which is, oh, sorry, there we are. and you have to be careful. Try and not damage those roots. And that's how it's going to sit now. And I marked the calendar. You can see how bad it is. But I don't give up. I should do, really. I should just throw them in the bin. I mean, at £8, some of them little mini ones, I don't know why we struggle at times, but we have this urge to take care of everything. I keep checking this reader, 7.33, 7.34. Now, 5. If it flashes between two numbers, I think it'll be all right. But even at 7.35, 36, you see, I don't think this is actually that toxic for the phals. I could be wrong. Now this one I'm showing you here, can you see in this corner there, over there, that's already attached to the side of this pot. And so likewise I get some water, and so I don't go anywhere near the crown, I shall just introduce the water that way. There we are, you see. And that's what, this is all they get. So I've got 2 this way. Oh, it's still going up, that pH reader, 7.42 now. Okay, which is another one. Hold on. Now how am I going to do this? This is how I grow several of them. It's just gone off. Sorry to just interrupt you. It's gone up to 7.47, 7.48, and it's flashing. So we take it at 7.48. And I think it's 7.48. I'm probably up on the upper level for the nutrients to be absorbed, but I don't think it's toxic to them. It might well be toxic if I left it any longer. You see, that's how they go in these little outer containers. You see, just a little bit of debris at the bottom. That might even, don't know what that is. Oh, I think this is a piece of glowstone. So I throw that away. If in doubt, just give it a little rinse. Okay. And so what I can do now, which is what I normally do, is I lift it up. And you see all these growing out this way. They're the same as those. I've got the outer pots, but during the winter I didn't think they were drying out enough. So that will now just sit in that water. You have to be careful because when you put them in, and you see how the lecker wants to rise up. And so let's pick another one now. So here's another one. And look at that root. These are all in inorganic media. That one at the bottom then. Sometimes what happens is they reach the bottom of the pot and they actually do stick to the bottom of the outer pots. Can you see that new centre leaf coming there? And so I have to be careful, and especially when I pick them up, I have to be careful, because with my big hands I can do more damage. So here's another one goes in. But you see what I mean? You have to be careful, because the more you put in, the more the volume of the water disperses round and it lifts them up. So I'm not going to put another one in there, because if I do, the water could overflow. It's just really, so I can show you how I am coping with some of my phalaenopsis that are in rescue. You see, that's empty now, and some of them have got these little cloths that I put in just to keep them a little bit hydrated. And let's see if we've got any roots there, you see. Oh, and another one. But be careful now, you don't go knocking them. There's another one. Now, they've been this way all winter. Put that one back there. You can just sit there while I'm filming. Now let's look at this one. And this is what I do when it's this day. I get them all. This feels quite heavy and I don't know why. Come on and focus. Is it going to focus? Yeah. With this one, this is a named one. There we go. This is from Mark. And this dropped its centre leaf. And then these are all cakeys that have come out of it. But you see, there's quite a bit of water in this one. But I'll throw that out. And so this one's still a little bit damp. That was where we got the crown wrap there. And you see, and then it sent up all these new growths. All these. That's where it was, when it was developing, it was still under stress, can you see? But then these newest leaves are fine now. So I'm just going to finish on this one, because otherwise the video is going to be too long. And there we go. There, some new leaves coming. You see, that must have been an older leaf. Can you see? Yes, it was one of the original leaves. So let's have a look underneath. See if we've got any growing tips. Well, we've got plenty of roots going down, and they're still hydrated. So this one will get put down there with the others shortly. I'm going to have a cup of tea first. And I'll carry on with the rest I think it would take too long to actually go through every one with you, but this is how I have actually rescued some of my phalaenopsis, and by putting them in, I suppose you could call it full water culture, because they're always sat in water. Is that going to focus? And what I'll just do is, if I stand up, oh no, I'll do it this way. Can you see under there? You probably won't see too well. There, through the bars. That's the terrariums. And that's one of the other ones. That's Coriacea. And I've moved the ones out of our bedroom windowsill downstairs into the hallway, because it was so warm yesterday that I was anxious. I didn't actually scorch any of the leaves. So this is what I say. I mean, we've got a dull day today, 64% humidity, 22 degrees in here, and if it was sunshine, in fact, I've even had to move the Tolumnia scandens out of that window area here, that there, because yesterday that was too hot as well. So, just a quick video on some of my rescue phals, and I hope you found that interesting. So take care, be back again soon. Bye bye now.